Hello, I'm Nunix, back with another episode of Minecraft Evolution, and this update honestly didn't add too much. I'm going to get to it a little bit later. I just want to explain why it's sort of taken a while to get this episode out. That's because I've been working very hard on a somewhat ambitious mob farm, but today is not the day that I talk about it. I'll have a separate video about this later. Today we're just going to talk about the additions of Minecraft Alpha 1.1.2. So, welcome back, this time in Alpha 1.1, and the first of few additions of this version was the compass. And so the compass would always point towards your spawn point, which it seems like it's like around here. I think it's like on this corner right here. That was probably the biggest material addition to this version. There really is not a lot, so once again, if you missed the first episode, go ahead and watch it, but this is our long, or it's going to be a long path dedicated to each version. And so last time we talked about Alpha 1.1, a very, very important version. Now we're in Alpha 1.1. Now we are in Alpha 1.1, which was first released September 10th, 2010, and there were a couple more minor versions, and so the last one was the one that I'm playing on, 1.1.2_01, which was released September 23rd, 2010, so just 13 days after. And you're going to see then Alpha 1.2 was released October 30th, so it lasted a span of 50 days, so just under 2 months. In terms of additions, like I said, the compass was added, and it points to your spawn. Traditionally, honestly, the compass is not a very important item. I guess here it is actually really important because coordinates were not added yet. If I press F3, all it does is show me like some extra statistics, but not my X, Y, and Z position. Also, sneaking was added, and that's probably the biggest. Actually, no, that's definitely the biggest addition because now I can actually build stuff without falling over. Because keep in mind that before, if I wanted to like make a bridge here, now I can just sneak. Before I'd have to kind of go towards the edge and try to place a block, and yeah, that would happen. And so if you're standing over a large hole or something, or water, it can get really, really tedious to do. So thank you, Mojang, for adding sneaking. The game could not be the same without it. They also added better multiplayer support, so the previous version added multiplayer support for survival, and now it seems like they just kept working on it. I don't know, the wiki just says overall better player support. There was a lot of bug fixes happening, and so definitely exciting times if you were playing in this time period, 2010. They also added fishing rods, but they had no use. They were completely useless. Look, they didn't even look like fishing rods. It looks like I'm holding a stick, right? If I go to F5, you can kind of see what's happening. It seems like it's just holding the item but not wielding it, I guess, in the sense that like when you hold a pickaxe, right? Or yeah, when you hold a pickaxe, you're wielding it. You know, you're wielding it properly. It's not like an item, but a fishing rod wasn't programmed correctly yet, and you can't use it. So I'm right-clicking and nothing's happening. It was a completely useless item, but I think 1.2 they finally add some use to it. So kind of weird, yeah. And they added new paintings, and so I believe these are the new paintings that they added. Seems to be the pixelated Donkey Kong image here, very iconic. A skeleton in something, I'm not sure what that is, I don't know. We've got this little thingy, I'm not even sure what it's supposed to be. We've got the classic, probably maybe one of the most famous paintings in Minecraft, maybe the most, is the creeper at the window. I really like this one. I like to put it at height level inside of my houses. And also this amazing, beautiful painting here of what seems to be a painting inside of it of a pig. So I think that's beautiful. Very nice paintings, and yeah, adding a little spice to Minecraft. And so yeah, that's it. Not too much to it. Not like last time, and definitely not like Alpha 1.2. So let me just preview a little bit. Alpha 1.2, if you don't know, was the last alpha version, and it is where they added the Nether. It was if you can see, it was supposed to be a Halloween update, so themed correctly, I guess, to introduce Hell right before Halloween. And it is one of the biggest updates, again, like Alpha 1.0, one of the biggest updates in the game for a long time. Maybe up until like the later beta versions, you'd have to say the Nether really did kind of add more of that mystery or fantasy aspect to Minecraft. And so we'll be talking about that next. I'll be honest, the next episode might take a while to release. I'm not going to give a specific time frame because it just depends on how much I'm playing. If I'm playing every day, then it will be released in a week. If I'm being a little bit more responsible, it could take like a month or two, or I don't know. But yeah, I want to finish up a couple projects. I want to make a video on that mob farm that I made in the distance. I want to try to play around with a little more mechanics before I go on to 1.2 because 1.2 I want to focus completely on the Nether. But yeah, hope you enjoyed and tune into the next video.